I got a job at Little Caesars when I was 14. I met Morgan shortly after that as he was a supervisor. Never really thought anything of it. We were just coworkers and friends.
She came in to do a training video at Little Caesars as part of her training. And then for the next 6 or so months, we didn't avoid each other, we just talked very rarely. Progressively, we just talked more and more until we were laughing and joking and landing pizzas together. And from there, we just became friends. So our first date was a run that turned into a 2-hour walk. I had just left high school and just finished track, so I was pretty in shape at that point, and Nicole convinced me that she was as well.
So at the time, Morgan was really into track and field, and he was really big into running. And yeah, I convinced him that I was athletic as well, and I should go on a run with him. And that turned into me dying at the end of our street, and Morgan almost having to revive me.
5 minutes into the run, I was asking if she needed my Powerade because she was gasping for air, it felt like. And then, yeah, we just went for a 2-hour walk where we talked for the whole time. The proposal for her, amazing. For me, it was not a nightmare, but it was a trial. Jewelry stores do not make it easy when you try to do a destination proposal. So from appel to the box was huge. Impossible to hide in a pocket or just on you at any time. And so I hid it in my carry-on because we were heading to New York.
I was humming and hawing about this trip, and finally my coworkers were like, go. Just plan it and just go, because you never know when you'll get the chance again. And thank God we did, because COVID ended up hitting us literally a couple months later.
And then for the next 6 days, because I couldn't carry the box around, I had to carry the ring in my small jeans pocket with Kleenexes stuffed above it so that it didn't fall out. But luckily it was worth it, because eventually we went on a bike carriage ride in Central Park. I knew it was going to be there, so I unwrapped it at a stop. And then the carriage ride ended in front of the Plaza Hotel, Nicole's favorite hotel in movies.
Yeah, we had actually taken a tour, and we were outside of the park, and Morgan made this weird comment that we should go back because we didn't get enough photos in the park. And I was like, okay. So we cross the street back to the side of the park, and we go down this little path, and we walk through these trees, and it was like a scene out of a movie. Anybody that's seen our pictures of our engagement, it was picturesque.
It took 2 times asking Nicole if she would marry me, because the first time she was so awestruck that she couldn't answer me. So she proposed herself. I asked the second time, and she said yes, and now here we are.
I was in complete shock and crying and all the other normal emotions that come with a proposal, but I was so excited and super happy that I knew I was going to get to spend the rest of my life with my best friend.